Hey, what is up everyone? Crew Danny and Puchoy Crew Alex. In this video for Muay Thai, we're going to show you guys some basic blocking and how to counter. So check it out. All right, so first off, we're going to cover against the jab. All right, so a couple of ways you can block the jab. The first way is the parry. So I'm just moving the hand away from me. Just parrying it here. And notice we're not using any gloves. So I just want you guys to see the exact hand positioning that we're using, because with a big boxing glove, sometimes you don't see exactly. So you don't want to be too stiff like this. When you're blocking, you want to have a closed fist like this. Inside your boxing glove, you're going to have open palm, so that way there it's very loose and you can parry the punch. So the first method is just to parry it away. Another method is covering. See, I'm going to bring my palms to my forehead and I'll block using my elbows. So as he punches here, I'm going to cover as such. So elbows come up and I bring them back down, up and down. And sometimes you can also frame block, all right? So you're covering like this. See, I use the upper part of my forearm to catch the boxing glove. In this case, it doesn't have a glove, but just to show you guys right here. Boom. And then you don't want to hide your vision. So when I parry here, I'm still seeing what's coming up next, right? When I block here, I still see. And when I block here, I still see. I always look. I don't want to stay in this position the whole time. I cover here, and then I bring it right back. Same thing with my parry, okay? Now, when he comes in, a lot of times he's going to throw a combination. Let's work the jab, a little bit of an overhand here, and then he's going to come back with a liver shot, okay? This is a very basic combination. So when he throws the jab, if I stay here and he throws the overhand right now, see, he's going to still catch me, right? Even though I have a boxing glove, he still catches me here. So what I do is I create that distance. I draw him in. As he throws the jab, I move away from him. So now he's tempted to cross, but he has to overreach. And now I'm going to cover here. Boom, see? And now when he comes with the body shot on this side, it's important to cover on the body shot. So as I dip low, boom, I cover here. So if I turn in this direction, as he throws the jab, I'll move up, see? As he throws that overhand or right, see? I cover right here. But now as the body shot is coming here, this hand has to drop. So I can't just drop the hand like this, because sometimes he might catch you on the chin. All right, so I have to cover by using my boxing glove that's here and dropping the elbow almost to my hip bone, but I'm still covering the chin. All right, so now you might ask, well, what if he catches you on the temple and get more detail? Listen, there's no singular block that can actually block every punches. No block in Muay Thai boxing or in combat sports exists that one block blocks all the punches. If there were, we'd only be using that one block, right? So, of course, you have to compensate, and it's you have to choose the timing of it. So if I block upstairs, for example, here, sometimes I'm open for the hook, right? If I block the hook here, and I thought it was a hook, but it came back a little bit more straight, I'm opening up for the jab, for example, a straight punch. You have to decide which one. So the more you practice, the better you'll get at the timing of the reactions, all right? That's why it's important to, when you're practicing your blocks, not just to do them singularly, but also against combinations that are very common. So in this case, as I move away against the jab here, create a distance, and I covered here, and now look, I'll cover on this side as well, okay? This is a great way to practice, okay? So a lot of times they'll come back with a 1-2, and then come here, boom, and then come back with a liver shot. You want to be able to cover, dip, and absorb that shot, okay? What you don't want to do is roll away from the body shot in this direction, because now the person will still catch you here, okay? So you want to kind of dip in, so that way there, boom, you'll catch the punch here, okay? So one more time, Alex, here, parry mine, boom, cover here, boom, and then cover here. Very good, all right? This is a great way to practice against a common combination. All right, the next thing I'm going to show you guys against the jab now, he's going to step away from it. So sometimes we'll parry, sometimes we'll cover, block. Other times we might just slip our head without moving our feet just as such, all right? But sometimes you want to move on an angle. So he's going to step to the side here against the jab. And now look at the opening he has. He's going to throw the right hand over the arm and then our left body shot right underneath, all right? So of course, I'm not going to keep my hand there. I'm just keeping it for demo purposes. In reality, he's going to throw it like this. Wham, boom, boom, catch me anyhow, right? But for training, it's good to keep the arm out and extended so he sees the angle he has to throw it out. So see here, one, and then boom, boom, okay? One more time. Slowly step away, over and under. And one more, boom, bam, bam. And this is a great way to practice countering that jab. Okay, now we're going to train against the right cross. So as I throw the cross at him, he's going to step away from it. Notice how we're always stepping on the outside of the punches. Okay, from here, look, his left hook is going to be in range, boom, over, and then under with a chopping leg kick, boom, okay? So again, slowly, he moves out, one, catches me over, and then chops the leg under, right? So one more slow, boom, bam, bam. Okay, a little bit quicker now. So as he moves, he has his guard up, so that way there he's ready to shoot. If you drop your hands, that hook is not available. So as he moves out, one, boom, bam, right away on the leg. All right, next up, we're moving quickly here just to show you an overview of the different counters we can use in Muay Thai. Now against the jab, you can also use your straight knee. All right, so as I throw the jab now, he's gonna parry, just like a regular parry here. But now he's gonna step in and cup right here on top of my neck, and now he's gonna throw his left knee to the stomach. All right, so one more time slow. He parries the jab, boom. He steps it in. As he's walking in, he throws his knee, boom, and he comes back into his stance. Now when you throw the knee, you wanna elevate and aim right into the stomach. All right, so again, one, step, two. Very good. So a little bit quicker now. Everything at once. Again, boom, and one more. Boom, very good. All right, so you're always working to parry on the outside and not from the inside. All right, next up, we're gonna use the same technique against the cross. So as I throw the cross now, he's gonna parry with his left arm, but now he's gonna cup with the right and step it in with the knee, boom. So now we're gonna use the right knee. See here, slow, one, two. One more time. One, two. And again, and knee counter. All right, a little bit quicker. One more time. Beautiful. All right, so notice we stepped away from the jab and now we're stepping away from the cross and countering underneath with our straight knee. All right, next up we're gonna look at the push kicks. All right, so his lead teep, that's the push kick, is thrown here. So what we're gonna do now is use this to parry it, all right? We're just scooping it downwards. So when you have a jab here, we're posting like this. And on this one, we're just gonna drop here and scoop it as such, but you wanna bring your hand back up, right? It's just like a windshield wiper, boom, bring it back. What I wanna do is focus on redirecting his leg on the outside so I can create an angle for myself to re-attack his leg, all right? So as he chose the push kick, I moved here, and now I can attack easily with the right low kick, all right? So one more time, slow, I scoop it here, show the counter, and I'm back, all right? So always moving away. I'm gonna try to move away from his attack, so that way there I created that angle, and I can attack behind his leg, all right? That's one way. Now, if he throws the back leg, I can also scoop with this arm, right? So I can scoop here and attack. But another method is using your elbow. Sometimes we use the elbow to just scoop it as such, and now look, an opening here for the cross, and then once again, back leg. So one more time here. Just parry as such, your cross is here, and then you chop the back of his leg. One more. Boom, and as you cross here, and now sometimes look, you just post and you can easily sweep him off balance, right? There's different techniques we can use in Muay Thai, all right? But the idea is just to give you an overview of some of the different parries, blocking, and counter techniques we use in Muay Thai. Now we're gonna look at the low kicks, all right? So lastly, we're gonna finalize, if he attacks the lead leg as chopping low kick, I can use a check. So I'm gonna check here, all right? Notice how I'm pointing my shin against his kick. This is one way. Other times, if you have great timing, and you'll need to practice this a little bit more, you have a good sense of distance and you know that the opponent's gonna be throwing that leg kick. Instead of attacking and using this, what you can do is a stop kick. Just jam his kick right here. Catch him right here on the upper leg. Boom, good timing. Like an oblique kick. Boom, you time him here. Boom, all right? Or you can check it as such. Now, you might get an opponent who tries to attack your back leg on the outside of the back leg, all right? So a lot of times when he walks in for the back leg, he's gonna create an angle here and kick the leg. Exactly, so you'll see it coming. So now, if you try to check it here, you're gonna come up short, all right? So you gotta create some distance. So I'm gonna switch and catch here, and then come back. Switch and catch here and come back. One, two. All right, so notice how I bring this leg behind, and now this becomes my lead leg where I'm easily able to pick it up. All right, so one more time, create distance. And keep your hands up, all right? Most common mistake is people drop their hands. So you gotta practice keeping your balance, keeping your guard up, so that way there you can re-attack with a jab of your own or any type of combination you wanna throw at any given moment. And sometimes, if you drop your hands, he might feint the low kick, come back with a punch upstairs, so you wanna have your guard up. All right, guys, so there you have it. Basic tutorial, basic overview of some of the different blocks we use in Muay Thai. There's many more. This is just the tip of the iceberg, but some basic counters you can use as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Leave us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to our channel, and we'll see you
in the next video.
Take care.